Welcome into the Ringerverse. This is, of course, the Ringers Nexus podcast feed for all things fandom. We are Steve, the architect, Ahlman, the builder and tinker of things, Jomi, the explainer, Adeniran. You've got questions, he's got answers. Old man Van here, the receding resurgent hairline, Coke, Baby, Chuck, the 24-karat closer. Together we are known as the Midnight Boys. Follow us on socials, Insta, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, Save Jomi's Job. Jomi.
You guys got to follow. There's some magical stuff on the way. Stay locked in.
That's it.
That's it.
I was taking a drink of my coffee. We're on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, share. You can watch every Midnight Boys and House of Art episode on youtube.com/@Ringerverse and also on Spotify. Send the show to a friend. We've done many shows that have changed the way people view blackness and comic books and different types of movies. We've been a pioneering force. And
not a positive force, I would say. Chaotic force.
Definitely not a positive force.
We could
You
be.
don't think so?
This show?
I don't need the plug.
I'm asking.
Okay? And so the reality is this. Send it to your friends when they want to you want chaos in their lives. Just send the show to your friends. Everybody do this. I'm telling you, do this. If you send me proof that you sent the Midnight Boys show to your friends, you
Send
put
the
it in the group text. Hit me on Twitter. Send proof that you sent the show to a friend, and I don't know what I'll do, but it'll be something.
Okay.
That's not the greatest.
Yeah,
pitch.
I don't.
I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but it'll be something nice. If we had merch, I would send you a T-shirt. But niggas not allowed to do that. So if don't get me fucking started, okay? Before we move off that, how is it that New Rock Stars and all of these different places are allowed to sell shirts that have copywritten shit on it? Do they how? This is not by the way, this is not me.
You snitching.
You dissing too.
I apologize.
This
That's
snitching
crazy.
is crazy,
Apologize to Eric Voss right now.
My bad, Voss.
Come on,
You
man.
know you my guy, bro.
I'm sorry. You know I love you.
Dog
Boss-
Disney about to run up in.
Voss know
He
I fuck
finna
with
do
him.
it. Fetch finna do a sweep, bro.
The rest of them, the rest of them don't fuck with me. Voss fuck with me.
Who don't fuck with you?
Ryan Airy don't fuck with me. Heavy Spoilers don't fuck with me.
Whoa.
MT is my guy. Voss fuck with me though. I fuck with Voss, man. Y'all can say what the fuck y'all want to say, man.
That's the homie.
All right, it's a homie. All right, on Monday, Bud Mash is covering the surprise Steam sensations. Okay, I got it. We got that out of the way. Next week, House of R is giving you their Stranger Things deep dive. Stranger Things deep dive. Can I ask you a question about Steam?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Steam is a platform
Yes.
where you play or buy video games.
Both.
4K
Both.
downloads those.
So Steam is a console.
No, it's
No.
like an application that you run on your computer. Like, think of it like, okay, not like Netflix for video games, but it's kind of like that, where like you install the program. It has this like a big shop where you can buy the games. It's all resting there in that like user experience.
But it also kind of is a console because they're bringing out the new the Cube.
They replace
Yeah.
it like
The
Xbox
GameCube.
better be
the Game
careful.
Cube.
yeah.
So Steam Steam is replacing the GameCube. This is Steam box.
No. It's literally
It's
like
a console.
cube.
Yeah.
It's a console that looks like a
Yeah.
Game
It's a console that has Steam on it that you can plug into your TV, so you don't need to buy a PC.
Yeah, and then there's like a
Oh.
Steam Deck, which is like a Nintendo Switch, but it's Steam.
When
Yeah.
does the Steam console come out?
Sometime in 2026.
Are
I think
people
that shit's
excited?
Yes.
Is it like $500?
It's
no price yet.
Probably.
But it's probably gonna be more than $500.
Yeah, they about to kill the console wars.
So
It's
wait
gonna
a
be
second
bad.
here. Before we move off this, are there games that are on Steam that are not on either of these consoles?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, tons. Because it's a lot of independent games.
Okay. So then, nice. So then, do these games play the exact same way that they play on the console?
Yes and no. There are like a lot of games that are like optimized for controllers and like TVs and stuff like that, which is why you have something like the Steam Deck where you can easily port all of those things to it. But other things that you're just like, okay, this is an old game from like 1993 that is just like the original Doom. You can just play on your mouse and keyboard like that.
Did I ever tell you about the time that me and Jabril, we started playing that Doom,
Which Doom?
the first Doom,
The very first one.
but then we would also play AZ Do or Die at the same time.
What?
Easy Doa Die?
AZ.
What game is? I've never heard of this game.
So no, AZ is a rapper.
Oh, I was like AZ.
Okay.
I was
This
like
isn't a game.
AZ. I was just like, what?
So AZ, let me tell you something.
okay.
AZ, first of all, AZ is one of the most underrated rappers ever. But that first AZ,
95.
Do or Die. So we would play Doom, but then we would put AZ Do or Die at the same time. And we almost became weird niggas, bro. We was in a weird trance playing Doom with that AZ going at the same time. Like people would come in and they would be like, we was like ordering pieces, the piece of boxes
These
was
just would just
stacking
show
up.
up.
And people would come in, they would be like, hey, y'all want to play basketball? And we would be like, no, because we was in a trance.
Yeah.
Like we was in a trance
Jesus.
playing Doom on the computer with that AZ Do or Die.
Incel adjacent almost.
I'm saying it almost happened.
You wouldn't say
I
incel
could
because
see-
he wanted to be there.
I could see how it could happen. We was just the AZ with Doom, no sound on Doom.
No
Doom is
sound?
off.
Just
Doom
rap
is
music.
off.
Oh yeah, that's a
Doom
little-
is not.
that's-
Doom is
That's
off.
dark.
We
That's
was
dark.
just
bad.
so the room is like blacked out. We playing Doom.
Okay, I
The
don't like
AZ
this now.
is playing, and this is going on for a long time.
Did any women ever come into the room and be like, "This is"?
Well, what happened was our other homeboy Ryan,
Mhm.
Ryan Davenport, was like, "Hey, bruh, we going to the Ketchum. We going to play basketball, and then after that, the girls is gonna come to the house. Are you guys regular?" That's literally
Are
what
you
he
with
said.
the- are
He
you with
said,
the right
Are y'all
mindset?
regular?
Yeah.
He goes, "Are y'all regular? Are y'all regular? Or y'all just gonna be playing the Doom with the AZ Do or Die playing?" And we had to make a decision.
What decision was made?
Man, we cleaned the Domino's boxes out.
Good.
We went and played
Good.
basketball.
Good.
And then it was like Marie, Afi, and all of the girls. We hung out with
He
them.
was locked in.
We was locked in.
Bro.
But there was a point when we was hanging out even with the girls. We watching the movie, the original Bad Boys. We was watching it. And
I could be playing Doom right now.
like we watching the movie. And we thinking
Yeah.
we
That
could be
gets
playing
real
Doom.
dark.
Yeah.
We could be playing Doom right now with the AZ. I'm telling you guys right now, take the original Doom and put AZ Do or Die in the
It's
background.
different.
It's different, bruh. It's different. It's different.
Is this your like Pink Floyd Wizard of Oz type shit?
It is because like when we got to college, people was like, if you take Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, you play
Yeah.
the Wizard of Oz. And I was like, the same shit is true with Doom and that
And
AZ Do or Die.
Wow. That syncs up perfectly.
Yeah, I don't fucking know, bro. I apologize. All right, now, next Wednesday, Midnight Boys giving you their white girl movie draft. We had so much fun.
Yeah, man.
We know these movies better than we thought that we did. We
Yeah.
left some out though.
They're gonna kill us.
Yeah,
Like on social,
Listen,
they're
we can only
actually
pick so many. You
Oh,
know?
it's only got 20 options. You know what I mean? Some are gonna get left on the floor. It happens.
It's one that got left out that certain people are enraged about.
I mean, it'll be all right.
Certain
it'll
people
be-
were enraged. So there's one person that told me the greatest white girl movie of all time was left
The
out.
greatest white girl movie of all time.
Wait,
Oh,
we could
no.
bleep it out. Which one?
Bleep this out.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, big
that-
oversight. Big oversight.
Bleep.
We fucked up.
Bleep it up.
We fucked up. We
It's like,
fucked it up.
It's like
yeah.
somebody said, who took I was like, wasn't drafted. They were like, I was like, wasn't drafted.
Wasn't drafted.
I made an argument that it wasn't truly a white girl movie.
I don't. Yeah.
I don't think that it is. And people shouted me down, made me look like a fucking fool. Actually got a little uncomfortable.
Jesus.
On today's show, the Midnight Boys are giving you their instant reactions to Wicked for Good. Alabasalakabalakada.
Yep.
Speaking
they
in
do
tongues,
it
what's
just like that?
We got magical powers. Actually, we don't have any magical powers because
This is the fake shit.
Glinda,
This
yeah.
is fake shit. All right. In order to get into this, we gotta give you a spoiler warning. We're spoiling everything Wicked, but also everything Wizard of Oz.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
all the Wizard of Oz lore that you've gotten over the years, we're gonna spoil it. We're gonna spoil it right now. Spoiler warning, go. We're getting ready to talk about
Wicked.
You're listening to a reaction podcast. The spoilers are coming. All right. Midnight Manifest, Chuck, take it away.
All All right, this is your Midnight Manifest for Wicked for Good, directed by John Chu, screenplay by Winnie Holzham and Dana Fox, starring Cynthia Erivo, Ariana Grande, Jonathan Bailey, Ethan Slater, Michelle Yeoh, Jeff Goldblum. 5 years after the events of Wicked, Elphaba is an animal rights freedom fighter, Glinda is a fascist, and Fiyero is the feds. The animals of Oz are like, fuck you, Elphaba, you turn the monkeys into flying monkeys, and this cowardly lion hates you. Elphaba's sister, Nessa, has also become a fascist and ends up being racist to her munchkin boyfriend, Bach, and accidentally turns him into the Tin Man. The wizard and Glinda try to recruit Elphaba to the cause by freeing the flying monkeys, but Elphaba is like, nah. After finding the wizard's secret lair of animal prisoners, Fiyero and Elphaba fall in love, but he gets turned into the Scarecrow as a result of trying to save his green goddess's life. Dorothy arrives after Morrible does some weather magic. Her house kills Nessa. Elphaba is pissed and goes wicked. The events of 1939's The Wizard of Oz are seen from Glinda's POV as Elphaba is seemingly killed by Dorothy splashing her with water, but secretly, Elphaba escapes and lives happily ever after with her Scarecrow lover, Fiyero. Meanwhile, Glinda decides to actually be good and free the animals and liberate Oz from the wizard and Morrible's rule. And that has been your Midnight Manifest for Wicked for Good. Now, I'm really interested because, well, first of all, we gotta say, some of these companies need to be better with the screeners. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I was not at the movie theaters with y'all, so I don't know.
Chuck.
What?
You start with that.
You take it out then.
No, we can leave it in.
No,
we can leave it in. We can
That was
leave it in.
Wicked for Good. Your fucking screening's up.
So pissed,
No, leave it in.
Yo, that nigga Charles was
Look,
so
go look
mad.
at the camera. Tell Universal Pictures how you feel. Wait, tell Universal how
Yo, that
you feel.
nigga Charles was so
Why you
mad.
wear the merch?
Yo, guys, we had the most chaotic night
It was
for the
a wild night.
Wicked screener. It was the most chaotic night that we ever had. Like, it was raining.
Yeah.
We get there, we walking through the city, walking in the rain. I almost check somebody at the door because he's trying to put his umbrella in as we're getting through the movies. We get
People
there.
don't know how to handle rain.
Like, we get there, and then all I hear is dysfunction. There are no more seats in the theater. Charles is not there. And I'm like,
I checked it
I'm
out,
like,
like,
what the
everybody
fuck is
got a
going
plus
on?
one.
It's like
Everybody got a
15
plus
minutes.
one.
It's 15 minutes before the movie, and Charles like, we're like, hey man,
Charles
we
is
gotta save
hawking
it.
plus ones outside of Universal
We gotta
Cinema.
save
It's
it
like,
for
Annie,
Charles.
plus one.
Charles is like, I'm not here.
I'm not here. Charles is not there.
What do you mean?
And then we see, all of a sudden I see Mallory hustling out of the
Knockers,
theater.
didn't they put Charles?
Right.
They were trying to see Charles
So-
like in
in
the
the front.
front row.
So there's usually a check-in place where they're like, okay, we have a certain amount of press people going into one theater, and then once that theater's full, then we fill up another theater. The theater when we got there is already full. And like the only row that's open is the absolute very front where you're just looking up the entire time. Terrible thing. So I overhear that there's going to be opening of another theater. I ask, hey, is this theater open yet? Yes. I run to that theater, place all of my stuff on 4 seats. I'm like, everybody come to theater 10 right now.
And I just gotta say, is Ringer people there that are all at the screening? Seats aren't saved for the people who have to cover the movie, and somebody that has to cover the movie is not. And we just, by the time we sit down, we have been battered a little bit. We were not in the right headspace.
It was fuck Wicked
You're saying
o'clock.
it like
I was
this.
at home so
Like
bad.
we went through war. We just had to see a movie.
Because I like the people before. I was like, yo,
I looked at Mal. I was like, if we would have had to sit in the street, she was like, I was going to go home.
If I had
I
to sit
think
in
we
the
got
front
a
row.
text from Mal being like, I'm going home.
Yeah, I was about to go home. All right. So we get sat in the seats. They gave us nice shirts after, though.
Yeah, you got some
Yeah,
merch.
paid
I got
y'all
the
off.
swag. Yeah, they paid us off. We used to get sat in the seat, and the movie starts, and we're back in the Wicked land. And I'll say this: we're back in Oz. I just love the world. I love the Wizard of Oz world. I don't know why. This movie has been really divisive from people in the
Right.
way that they have responded to it since it came out. I really enjoyed it. I think I really enjoyed it. Now, I will say, looking back on it,
Oh boy.
I was in the moment really enjoying the movie, but not because of the movie.
Nope.
It wasn't the movie that was making me enjoy it. It was the overall energy of the entire set of circumstances. I legitimately was am interested.
Because you fuck with the Wizard of Oz lore.
Because I fuck with the Wizard of Oz lore so much, I'm legitimately interested in what happens to the characters and how all the stuff pays off.
Yeah.
The stuff that happened in the movie itself was good and entertaining, but I just really cared. And it was almost a situation, and I'll pose this to you guys, to where sometimes waiting for the end of a story is bad because that means you're not invested into what's happening on the screen.
Okay.
But sometimes wanting to see how something resolves itself is actually good because you're so invested into the lore that they've been able to create. So for me, the criticisms of Wicked for Good, I get it.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun. There were no good songs.
No, there were some good songs.
All right.
Some
I
good
don't
songs.
remember one.
They weren't really as good songs.
There were good
remember
songs.
one.
They weren't as really good songs.
Nah, it's not. It's not the same.
Act One has all of the best
No,
songs.
this was the
Well,
B-sides. This was like,
Definitely.
I'm like,
Well, that's the thing about this movie is that notoriously the second act is weaker than the first act. We legitimately got all the hits up front, and they gave us a second movie that is the story's weaker, the music is weaker. Like everybody knows, like from the jump, the source material is not as good for the second one. Yet we were still here. I think my thoughts kind of echo yours, where I had a good time in the theater and watched the movie. I enjoyed it, but it kind of have you guys seen The Graduate?
Talk about Dustin Hoffman?
Yes.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah. And so the thing about The Graduate is that it's a funny movie, right? But there's a part of it that's kind of unintentionally funny, at least like to the audience. There's like, it's kind of awkward. You're kind of just like, am I supposed to laugh right now? Like, what is the vibe? But you're just like having a good time. You're laughing despite the fact that you don't know if they're doing this on purpose.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I felt with Wicked for Good, where I'm laughing at the stuff that they're taking seriously in the movie. I'm like, yeah, y'all not being serious.
Yeah, there's a rather like madcap energy to this second one that it's not exactly like a cultural defining moment that we all felt the first one was, because it felt almost like a small Barbenheimer when we saw the first one. Everybody was having a great time. It ends on Defying Gravity. It's like a show-stopping moment. And obviously all of the criticisms of the second act and the second movie are all here. I think I'm probably leaving this without like thinking like of all of like the creative liberties that were taken in this movie, why there weren't any ones that were better. Why weren't there any like better choices made?
I don't know.
To actually kind of make this a bit more of a standout event.
Charles Holmes. Conjure the hate.
I don't think it's gonna be hard.
It's not.
It's not.
hate.
Sometimes you watch a movie and the first thought that you have in your head is maybe stories are a mistake. Maybe
what the fuck?
Oh, that's like this whole thing. Maybe we shouldn't have had the movie.
Like maybe we should have stopped with the Wizard of Oz. Like because you want to know why it's bad. I'm a very like I'm in LA. I'm a student of the movie going game.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in my seat. I'm like, damn, this movie not hitting. But at least we like halfway through. I check my phone. It's 22 minutes. I fall asleep. I wake up. I'm like, how did this nigga become a teammate?
like we still like you're like, why? How did this happen? And I will say this is one of the all-time. If you doze off movies,
you are lost.
Bro, I dozed off. She was like, Nessa was like, you ain't shit, bitch. You got magic. I want to walk. And so I fell asleep as
she's floating through the air.
Like, what the fuck is happening now?
And all I see is Ariana Grande's boyfriend be like, who turned me to the gym?
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
It becomes a scarecrow. If you fall asleep in this one, there's other shows that there's other stuff you can fall asleep on. Like you can fall asleep on Pluribus, and when you woke up, they would still be talking.
I need you to calm down.
Stop.
I need you to calm down.
Stop.
Wait,
this is great.
Third episode ain't hitting. Third, fourth episode ain't
hitting. He's lying.
It's good. Yeah, that's
when you wake up, they would still be talking.
You lying.
Stop.
That's what are they supposed to do? They're supposed to fight.
I love the show.
Want plot. This is character.
I love the show. I love
there
the
is,
show.
but there is plot.
He's
plot.
lying. There's plot between characters talking.
This is not
As
a Pluribus indictment pod.
Hey! I love the show. I'm just saying for the next one, we got to kind of let's start running.
Momentum.
Let's start running.
Let's start running a little bit.
Okay.
Let's start running. Let's start running.
Yeah.
Is the mistake for Wicked for Good that in the first one, even though it's in the Wizard of Oz world, I think it's like separate enough that even though it looks shittier than the original Wizard of Oz, I'm like, this is like a different movie. Where with this one, because it's like, yo, you're seeing the Scarecrow, you're seeing the Cowardly Lion, Dorothy's in it. I was like, damn, how do we make a perfect movie like the Wizard of Oz and then this shit?
Well,
Let me tell you something that's hard to pull off. Very hard to pull off. This is difficult. And you'd be hard pressed to think of movies that have tried this before. It's one thing to do a story instead of a story that's before the story.
Yeah.
Right.
It's one thing to do a story instead of a story that's after the story.
You thought you knew the whole story.
This is what's happening during that story.
During the story, like making us believe that there's something more compelling than Dorothy going down the yellow brick road with the Tin Man and the Cowardly
Lion.
Just over there.
And like there being something more than that. Like even the Tin Man in this movie, who's like, you know, an angry murderous.
He's an incel.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Just
Nightmare
like
fuel.
So you'd have to spend a lot of time on that. That stuff works in the stage play because it all happens at the same time.
Yeah.
And you have the energy of the first act, like throwing you into it. But when you got to pause for like a whole year and then come back to it and orient yourself to that as its own thing while you know the Wizard of Oz is happening.
Yeah.
There is a clunkiness to this that makes you, and this is not an original thought, that makes you think that this should have all been one movie.
Yeah, obviously.
And even if it was a 3-hour and 20-minute
But
movie.
how do you, and that's my question though, because I was listening to a podcast, Script Notes, and Craig Mazin, who did Chernobyl, Last of Us, I think he was involved in like the early iterations of this. And I think he was the screenwriter who was like, this has to be 2 movies. And his thought process was like, what can you do in a movie after Defying Gravity? Like that is like such
a good point.
That's like such a high point. And then you have 90 more minutes. And I was like, I don't know if I agree with the choice to make this into 2 movies, but I was thinking of this and I was like, think of everything that happened in the first Wicked and then having to sit there for like another 90 minutes. Like, it would be.
But this is also the biggest flaw of the musical itself, which obviously is still beloved. People still love the like entirety of this story. But you could kind of, like in theory, you could end the musical Wicked on Defying Gravity and there's still kind of a straight line between the Wizard of Oz and this.
Fuck no.
You don't think so?
No.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you have the good witch and you have the
no,
wicked
because
witch.
she's like, I'm defying gravity. Fuck it, I'm gonna be an evil
Hey,
witch.
how did they turn into Scarecrow shit?
I don't need to know.
Hey,
I don't need to know that.
What you guys are talking about is absurd, and I haven't disagreed with anything more. If you in Wicked or the movie at Defying Gravity, then everything that happened in The Wizard of Oz still has to be taken as canon. If you end it at Defying Gravity, then the story is actually about why Elphaba turned bad and not why Elphaba is actually good.
Yeah.
If you ended at Defying Gravity, then she still gets the water thrown on her, still melts. She doesn't get any good love in she's not getting bit down by the Scarecrow in the all. If you ended at Defying Gravity, you essentially, it's a prequel. This is not a prequel. This is a re-fucking telling of the story that casts her as the hero. And if you ended at Defying Gravity, that doesn't happen.
I gotta be honest with you. You're right. I don't care.
But what I'm saying is, it's a completely different.
Right, absolutely.
It's a whole different.
It's a pure hypothetical that I could have said, but only because of how show-stopping Defying Gravity is. Because, like, what do you do to follow that? I certainly don't think that it's this, because it is clunky and overstretched, this movie. And I'm still trying to figure out why we did not need 2 new songs. We did not need...
Well, you got to get the Oscars push. So you need
right, but you don't need an extra 20 minutes to do that.
I mean, I will agree with Jomi. I think the Wizard of Oz lore is the weakest shit in this, because it's like, you take something that's perfect and then you're like, you know what? We gonna show you a Tin Man and a Scarecrow who look even shittier. And actually their backstory is dumb as fuck. And it's just like every single time they did it, even every single time I saw the back of Dorothy's dumbass head, I'm like,
well, I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something else about the Tin Man and the Scarecrow and the Cowardly Lion. all this made me do was have eternal sorrow. Like this is a fucked up.
Sad.
I'm getting older. Like this is a fucked up thing that has happened to the Cowardly Lion, and the Cowardly Lion looks so scared in this movie. He looked too scared. So, so he's scared in the first movie, but it's like it's funny scared.
Yeah.
In this one, he looked like he stopped making animals afraid and putting animals in danger. He looked so scared that I was like, "What the fuck?"
What were the infomercials? In the arms.
For just 10 cents a day.
Yeah,
You can support Coleman Domingo as the Cowardly Lion.
The fucking Tin Man is so goddamn angry. And I just watched him be turned into the Tin Man. I'm like, this is a true curse. By the way, he don't turn back. They can't turn back.
The Scarecrow didn't turn back.
Nah, but he was getting it in.
It's crazy though, because Fierro had to keep that party of 4 in line from just not outright murdering people.
Wait, Fierro, that's the other thing. Maybe I felt this is when I nodded off. They didn't really show us much of Fierro as a Scarecrow.
No, because the whole point was to be like, guys, guess who
Guess
he was
who
the Scarecrow
Fierro is.
the whole
She
time.
Put him in a cornfield.
Does the spell, and he's in a fucking field, and I'm just like the whole time for the rest of the movie, I'm like, where's the goddamn Scarecrow?
Well, they was about to kill him, and so she made him.
No,
She was trying to say if she didn't know.
Yeah.
The thing about the movie is, and again, this is why I feel like this was the weakest, one of the weakest parts of the movie, is because I had no familiarity with the stage play. Like I went in completely and utterly I had no information what was going to happen. So I obviously seen the first one. You know the Cowardly Lion's coming from the cub that they rescued in the first movie. Once Bach got turned into the Tin Man, I was like, oh, Fierro's the Scarecrow because there's only one other dude in this movie. It wasn't a surprise. It wasn't like,
I was going to ask this. I thought my enjoyment would have been better if I didn't read all the Wiki. Because after the first movie, I was reading the Wikipedia for the musical. I was reading the Wikipedia for the book. I was like, where are we going?
Bro, the book is crazy.
And so
the book is crazy.
And so you
It is.
Steve, I read the book Ahlman.
It's pee and poop all over the place.
You went in thinking that there was going to be this ridiculously dramatic and meaningful turn for those characters, and it didn't pay off.
Well, cause it's not. I more so thought that I was just like, yeah, if we gonna get the backstory for the Scarecrow and Tin Man, this shit gonna be lit. And to your point, it was just like
it just happened. It was rushed.
Not only was it rushed, I ended up not only feeling bad for them, but also kind of feeling like these classic characters that I had grown up with and loved were kind of assholes.
They were assholes. I will say this: the movie is filled. Everybody is kind of an asshole in the movie, really, except for one character. I'll say this, and I'll get to some of the things that worked for me about the movie. The one thing that didn't work more than anything is this: I've had fights with my sister before. Ebony Lathan is my sister, and she is a brilliant, beautiful South Louisiana woman who is a master of poetry. We've had fights. We've had fights before when things have been said that are terrible. If you drop a house on her, it's going to be more than 30 seconds of me being like, they dropped a house on this woman's sister, and nobody in this fucking movie cared. So now, and I know that they give. I'm about to fucking flip this table over. They gave you one scene of her being slightly mean. It's not like if you was gonna drop a house on her, she'd have had to do a munchkin mass killing. She'd have had to she got mad.
She was mean to Bach a couple times, and the movie was like,
she was mean to Bach a couple of times.
She enacted anti-animal and anti-munchkin laws. Discriminatory.
Let me finish. She was mean to Bach a couple of times. She had a couple of bad scenes, and they executed her.
Not only did they do
that,
we
were supposed to be like, we could see that. What?
In death, they called her the Wicked Witch of the East.
She called herself that one time, didn't commit to it, and I'm like,
tough.
Come on, man.
I will say I was confused. I was like, wait, did I miss a scene? Because it's like, Alpha Butch is there like, damn, not my sister. Anyway.
Yeah, but it's her sister that never stood up for her. Never stood up for her.
That's still my sister.
You know what this is?
She rode harder for the shoes than she did for the sister.
You know what this is? This is white people shit. This is white people. This is I don't talk to my family no more. 15 years I don't call. And then like 15 years you don't call your family. What the fuck is going on? It's your mama. You don't call them. So I had whatever.
Got a house dropped on
You know,
them.
they got a house dropped on them. Nah, fuck that.
And
shit.
then there was that little
It's like,
fight scene.
what are the shoes like?
It turned it. They did the shaky cam fight scene like it was.
That was
Yeah,
my
the shutter
favorite part.
speed was high.
Like it was Captain America Civil War, man.
That was my favorite
Wait,
part.
are you talking about where she was twirling the wall?
Yeah,
that was my favorite
lit.
part.
That was my favorite
part.
To me, located what's so bad about this movie. That part was so dumb and so fucking funny. I liked it. I was like, where's this? Like, where's this
But
movie?
hey.
Where's this shit?
But do you know what was really missing from this film? It was both what was missing from this film and also the best parts about this film. These movies both work to me, or I have fun with these movies, directly because of the insane chemistry between Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande.
Absolutely.
The insane amount of chemistry. I want a buddy cop movie from them.
Yeah.
I want they have something together that they have been able to figure out that is really, really brilliant.
I thought they were about to fuck in the movie. There was a couple times where they was looking longingly at each other. I was like,
and this movie has less of that.
Yeah.
But when they are on
Lights
screen together, when they are put in the same spot, you are right back there. And there's enough of that for me to have fun with the movie that is really flawed and pretty thin. I have fun in Wicked for Good though.
Again, I had fun. Like the first movie there's some levity in there. Like we're having a good time. You can like the visuals match what you're watching on screen. For this one, it's so like dour and sad, and depressing, but it still have like, oh, look where it is, and you're just like, dog.
Also, and I know they CGI animals, but I couldn't watch one more scene of these sad ass animals.
The bear,
The bear
bruh.
just trying to.
It was just
And
like.
by the way, I needed more animal triumph.
Yeah.
They all came out from
I get it.
The monkeys
but that's
from the
not-
Underground Railroad.
that's not-
They all came out.
I get it. I understand that, but like, don't put animals in peril and then me. I needed an animal dance. I needed a "Can You Feel the Brand New Day" with the animals. You know what I mean? I needed that with the animal situation. I gotta do it, I gotta do it, guys.
Oh, it's time now?
It's time.
All right.
It's time, sir.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, guys. If you're listening on audio, we just all put koofies on because we gotta talk about some of the racial implications in this movie. Nah. Let me tell you guys.
Let's chill on Fierro though.
Let me tell you guys how I could view Wicked for good if I so chose to, my brothers. If I chose to, my brothers, I could view the movie Wicked for Good as a movie about how a black woman has to mute herself, how a black woman has to play the villain, how a black woman has to be outcast, how a black woman has to be burned, how a black woman's magic has to be overlooked, misused, and taken for granted.
Talk to him, Brother Lathan.
How a black woman has to be less than for a white woman to rule. For a white woman to be looked at, a white woman with no magic, a white woman with no talent, a white woman whose only talent is being a white woman. Brother, can I get an amen for this?
Amen.
Brother, can I get a hand clap for this? A white woman who never, ever amounted to anything except for a pretty smile. And now what is she? The ruler of the entire town, while a black woman is outcasted to the land of nothingness. I'm saying right now, Wicked for Good is Wicked for Bad.
Brother
That's real.
Lathan, I think you missed two very important parts.
Pick me up, my brother.
So we learn in this movie that the swirl agenda
Oh my God.
got one
Oh
black
my
mother
God.
killed.
Oh my
goodness.
God.
All right. Well,
And
let's-
does
Oh
Elma
my
learn
God.
anything? Nah.
Make it
Because
plain.
she runs right back to the scarecrow dick.
Make it plain, my
okay,
brother.
so-
Make it plain.
so I'm a like you not wrong, But Fierro, he wanted his mint chocolate bad, bruh. You gotta chill.
Sure.
on that.
Fierro's a snow bunny.
And what did this white brother do? He said, you can't go into the actual house. You could go into the broken down castle.
Come on now.
Come on. Wow.
You gotta
Come on
hide
now.
yourself in the cellar.
In the cellar.
Man. See,
Make it plain, my brother.
it's tough. That's tough.
Make it plain.
How-
This movie is part of the plot of the Yakubians. To tell us that our true magic has got to be hidden and used wicked for good, wicked for bad, man.
I will also say, if I'm being real, in the first movie, they start off, everybody, all the munchkins, everybody's like dancing, burning the witch at the stake. I was like, all right, they're going to clean it up. They're going to clean it up. At the end of the movie, they didn't clean none of that shit up.
Of course
Nothing
not.
up.
None of it.
Nothing was cleaned up.
They had a
just
clan.
did.
They had a
Hell
clan
yeah.
Clan
rally.
rally.
As a matter of fact, in this movie, one black woman, house dropped on her. Okay? The other black woman, outcasted. Asian woman, jailed. White woman, Queen of Oz.
And so-
Can I just say, real? Now I just realized this is low key like racist. Dog, Elphaba don't even cry for her black sister dying, but she do go, hey yo, I need them shoes. Yeah,
Give me the
That's
shoes
what I
back.
said. She was more worried about the
She was more
shoes
than her own
than
sister.
her own
Them
sister.
shoes with some red bottoms. They painting black women. They saying that, but there's an agenda. Brothers say that black women care about red bottoms.
This whole movie is an agenda. It's a PR spin. Okay, I'm watching the movie and I'm like, what does this remind me of? We're watching one of our generational magical talents in Elphaba, right? Just get completely railed and sold and put up against somebody, right? Who, as far as we know, got zero magical talent.
Right.
Don't have it. It's just a pretty face and somebody who they can look at and go, wow, we want this. We really want it for this person. You know what it reminds me of? Reminds me of the first 2 years, from 2018 to 2020, Lamar Jackson versus Josh Allen. That's all it was. That's all it was.
Yeah.
They wanted it so bad for Josh that at every point they was like, he would throw 5 picks. They'd be like, yeah, but you see the arm talent though? Meanwhile, Lamar had all the talent, all the skills,
stats.
put up better stats, and they were like,
Heisman Trophy.
he's still a running back.
Always. All Heisman Trophy. That's the fuck I'm talking
It's
about.
nasty work, bro.
Nasty.
Nasty work. These agendas.
You know,
this
and
PR.
you know who the other hero of this movie is? Somebody else that's a hero of this film? Another white woman from the state of Kansas who just happens to come in and play the hero who throws water on our sister and melts her. She has to get below. She has to humble herself.
Wow.
And then who gets her out? Who brings her out of that? White
But
man.
Scarecrow.
If I could defend Dorothy a little bit, this is what I was actually crying in the movie. I'm like, damn, Elphaba, like she mean. She got this girl stuck in the cellar. Dorothy's like, get me out, get me out.
They're
And
singing
then
about friendship.
Elphaba are singing for a half hour. I'm like,
And she's like having a panic attack in the dungeon.
I was like,
Out there singing, dude, it's emotional, having a good time. All I can think about is Dorothy at the bottom. She's
she's
like,
crying
like, I
thing.
wanna go
Like,
home.
come on.
You think Dorothy was like, hey, man, what's
Hey.
going on up there?
Hey,
You hear that?
how about this? Fuck Dorothy. This ain't her home. This ain't her mission.
She's a child,
This ain't
but
her
lost.
land. This ain't none of that.
She basically, the United States military showed up, murdered some people, and left.
She's
a
all she's
sleeper
really
agent.
doing.
She
All
was
they
a
really
sleeper
want to
agent.
do is colonize Oz. That's what they really
if
want.
we being honest, the water, she didn't even say raise your hands. Elphaba, she was like,
Whoa.
Actually, I'm gonna be real with you.
Whoa.
Throwing water on that sister is the same thing that they did in the civil rights movement with the
Ooh.
goddamn homeless. Come on now.
Hold on.
Come on now.
Hold on. He's
Hold on,
cooking.
come on now.
Let him cook.
It's the same thing that they did. They tried to subdue us by melting us with streams of water.
could you imagine if they changed Toto to a Jewish?
God. Okay, nigga.
He changed Elphaba all around again.
my God.
Oh my God. Man.
Wow, okay, we can go back.
Also, I do
man.
gotta be real.
Oh.
It was so funny, bro.
Oh.
Why the fuck did Glinda be like, yeah, you know, Oz, I'm not gonna put you in jail. I'm gonna let you get in this hot air balloon to fly away.
Yeah.
Well, you got to.
Michelle,
You stay
gotta
in
go to
jail.
jail.
I was like,
I mean, she
ooh.
did drop the house on him.
Well, who was really the worst one though?
Probably
Versus
the wizard.
Michelle Yeoh or the wizard. Michelle Yeoh dropped the house on the girl's sister.
Well, the wizard tried to
Wait a minute.
kill
Is Madame Marble like
his daughter.
Is she like the Cersei of this? Is she the orchestrator, really?
Well, she's the most dangerous one.
Yeah.
Because she's the most dangerous. She actually has magic and stuff like that. The wizard is, I guess, occupying the space of
He's a patsy.
the patsy figurehead guy.
Yeah, but
she's the
here's
most
the thing.
dangerous one.
If Glinda is in love with Elphaba, and you're telling me my ancient baby daddy tried to kill me for 2 fucking movies and you just let him bounce?
That's crazy.
Come on.
That's
I
crazy.
get it. How do we feel about the turn at the end, the Luke I am your father moment where the wizard is actually Elphaba's
Yeah,
dad?
by that point, I'm like, sure, why not?
Well,
Like, anything's possible in this world. Let's go one more.
it was telegraphed in the first movie. Also,
Yeah.
I knew it was coming. I thought it was rushed as shit because I had forgotten the plot point, and when they drop it in the movie, I'm like, oh
it's
yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's the biggest problem because this actually probably would work a lot better when you see this back to back again as one movie. But none of the things that were breadcrumbed in the first act are at all like even alluded to. It just happens. And you don't really feel a connection to it. You're like, oh yeah, that is her dad, or he was the guy that was a de-aged Jeff Goldblum dancing with her mom. Like all those things you just had to remember off-site.
DA Chef Goldblum was a fucking nightmare.
That didn't work.
It was-
I was like,
wasn't
who
great.
the fuck is this motherfucker?
It's kind of like the
He looked a little he looked a little light skinned.
Because I'll tell you this, I had the
I
same
was
thought.
like,
Same
did y'all
thought.
put the light skin filter on Jeff Goldblum? Like,
Like he was dark, but he wasn't like he wasn't chocolate.
I'm in favor of just casting a young actor and then making him dress the same
yeah,
or something
who
like that,
can't- yeah.
so we know. Like you don't have to de-age, especially if it's going to look.
The thing
bad.
I'll say is though, like I thought the Tin Man looked good and the
Tin Man looked
lion
good.
looked good.
Yeah, it was cool.
What?
Hold on.
The makeup effects for the Tin Man were cool.
It was fine, but the characters that you don't see a ton of, like the Scarecrow and Jeff Goldblum, that was tough.
Scarecrow, that was a
tough.
design where I'm like, the Scarecrow, the original Scarecrow design, the design, super iconic.
Mhm.
What they did with the Fiero as a Scarecrow, I was like, what the fuck?
They gave him
'Cause
frosted
there was a
tips.
moment where he's like, you're beautiful. You don't have to lie. I'm like, bro, this man's fucking dick is a burlap sack.
Yeah,
Like,
I
There
mean,
will
he
be
still-
issues when it comes to
he
that.
still look good though.
I think they could make it work.
Yeah.
he looked like the corn on the cob man.
I would
What are
look
you
like
talking about?
Scarecrow Jonathan Bailey over me now, right now.
All right.
That's like
That's
easy.
glaze.
That is look good.
That's
That's
glaze.
that's super.
tough.
That's a
That's
lot of
glaze.
glaze.
The sexiest man on the planet.
That's tough.
Even as a Scarecrow,
Probably.
You think he looked better than you as a scarecrow?
you gotta have some pride, man. You gotta stand
Yes,
up.
that's not. I don't believe in that.
You gotta
I'm
stand
no
up.
Jonathan Bailey. I'll say that.
Wow.
As a
Which-
scarecrow, nigga, I look better than that nigga when he a scarecrow. Fuck that shit.
All right.
If you had to be any of these cursed ass,
Especially me with the neck.
like who would you be? Would you rather be Scarecrow, Tin Man, or the Lion?
Scarecrow.
You gotta go scarecrow.
You
Scarecrow,
gotta go to
easy.
Scarecrow still got motion. Still got a lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can dance,
The
you can-
cowardly lion. I want more of his story. They got. I have
Wait,
to,
why was he so cowardly?
because when he was a puppy, she rescued him instead of letting him go through his own adversity.
Yeah.
That's the story.
That's kind of
That
like a
makes
Sith
no
mentality.
Nah, but it's okay though because look,
That part of the movie, I
They're
was like,
singing
did
and
I
dancing.
miss something? He's cowardly because she set him free from captivity?
yep.
All right, nigga.
She didn't let him go through his own adversity.
Hey,
Movie's the advocate for tough love.
hey, Mr.
Yeah.
Alphaba, I wanted to be a house Negro, and you didn't let me.
That's
Motherfucker,
kinda-
what?
That's
God
true. I mean, we
That
should
is
put the
true.
goofies back on. Would you?
No, you get what I'm like.
It's weird.
thought-
it doesn't make
yeah.
sense.
I thought Cynthia Erivo has Elphaba nailed.
Yes.
It's,
yes.
She's
Same thing with
great.
Ariana Grande.
Mhm.
Same thing as Ariana Grande.
They don't give Ariana too much to do though.
Nope.
Mhm.
The first if the first movie is a perfect display for all of her talents,
Mhm.
this one seemed to be not at all concerned with them in any way, shape, or form.
This movie was not. I know this movie wasn't funny because I went to a 2 p.m. screening on a Thursday. This is people who like are in love with this shit. Not one laugh.
I laughed at the slap. I laughed.
The
at
slap
parts.
was funny.
I laughed at parts in the
The
movie.
slap was
Right, but what were they supposed to be funny?
Maybe not. I laughed at the slap. There were things about her that I still laughed at, but the real flaw is that there just wasn't enough space until you said, maybe I wasn't paying attention, until you did the manifest and said it was 5 years later. I didn't realize it.
I didn't realize that until I went on Wikipedia and they're like, it's 5 years later. I was like, because I was confused. I was like, wait, weren't they in high school? Why they like?
But the movie does not tell you that.
No.
The movie at no point goes, this is 5 years later.
No, it's in the very, very beginning.
Guys, actually, it's in a clock tick.
All right.
It's in a clock tick. You guys didn't like that? You're not adding that to your lexicon?
Fuck no.
You're not gonna be like, I'll be back in a clock tick? You didn't like that?
Hold up a clock tick.
Yeah, just hold up one clock tick.
I did like obsessulated. That was fun to say.
The Ozian like wordplay is always like
It's
interesting, but like the clock, they overdid it on that.
I would have not been mad if they had just started this movie. They should have just been like, we gonna play the whole Defying Gravity scene for y'all, then we gonna start the movie. Because then I would have been like,
run it back.
Shit, yeah,
Honestly, yes. Because again,
If I'm behind-
no. Let's talk about the music for a second.
That's a little indulgent, but okay.
I think For Good, like, does its job in terms of bringing their emotional journey to like a close, and how like this is the end for them as they know it, and like watching both movies, understanding that emotional journey. I wasn't too attached to them from the jump, but in that moment, I understood what the story, what the movie was trying to tell me. That I got. All the other stuff, all the other musical numbers.
No, there was. I like As Long as You're Mine. I like No Good Deed.
No Good Deed was good.
No Good Deed was good.
Cool.
No Good Deed was cool. It doesn't compare to even.
No, it's not.
It's not the music in the first was
popular.
so
like we didn't get a scene of just like once again. You already pointed this out. It's very funny how like life imitates art. Because it must have been a poop crave fucking tweet where there was just like, yeah, Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande aren't doing any interviews because together because Cynthia Erivo's voice ain't doing. I was like, what the fuck? And obviously, like, I think the whole Wicked promotional run for the original movie helped sell the movie in terms of just like
it was
like
a masterclass.
Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo, their chemistry is so electric. Even if you don't fuck with musicals, you will fuck with them. And this movie has the same problem as this promotional run. You're like, damn, Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo are not talking. And you're just like, in this movie, I'm just like, damn, these women are not in enough scenes together. And I was like, then why make this movie? In terms of like, if you make the first cut of the original, and then you're just like, you know what we want to do? Put in a bunch of other people that I think are kind of miscast. Jeff Goldblum, I think, is miscast. Michelle Yeoh, I think, is miscast.
Jeff Goldblum is miscast?
No, Jeff Goldblum was good there.
He's fucking perfectly cast.
He's great.
I love Jeff Goldblum.
You nigger.
I think he's doing too much.
ER. I ER'd you. I had to ER you over that take. I apologize.
Are you yelling at yourself now?
Van Lathan, you owe your people better. Jeff Goldblum is perfectly cast. You don't think so? It's a perfect role for him.
Yeah.
It's like the scam artist was able to talk their
Yeah,
way.
it's perfect.
through
Yeah,
the
it was
game.
really good.
No, he was just doing the Jeff Goldblum thing a little.
That's what he does now.
Yeah.
It's great in the first movie when it's a small dose. When it's a bigger dose in this movie, I was like, this is tough. Same thing with Michelle. I was like, what? I forgot Michelle Yeoh had weather powers. When she started, I was like, what the fuck is
she's
happening?
like the most powerful wizard there.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, I thought that was Elphaba.
Well, yeah, she could be.
Yeah.
I think
Wait,
Elphaba's was.
Also,
Elphaba's
why did
more powerful,
Elphaba
yeah.
give up the magic book
Maybe Elphaba's more talented.
Yeah.
to Glinda?
She don't need
Because
it.
she needed to get it back.
Yeah, she don't need it.
Can't you say something though? I mean, the real problem. The movie's fun. Had a lot of fun. The resolution doesn't really work to me. I like Koofy bit aside. You know, you're taking people on this entire. It's just the movie has a weird message. The message of we need a villain to burn in order for there to be a better day that arrives is just a really complicated message for today's audiences who are seeing people who are fighting for them, or people who are trying to represent them being metaphorically burned every single day. The exiling of the hero of the story to a wasteland with her hideously deformed lover for doing nothing but standing up for people. All of that stuff that shouldn't be a part of this. But all of that stuff is just very complicated. And if you're going to make changes to the movie, I'm sorry, hold people's hand a little bit. Have Elphaba end up in this lush fucking green paradise surrounded by animals, with her and him looking in the mirror together, telling each other how beautiful they are. It's just like you leave the movie and it's like there's an odd feeling that you have of incompleteness.
Do you think that that's the problem with? I feel like on Broadway, you have less of that because you are at a Broadway show. You are following a narrative, but you are letting the songs really wash over you. Where with this, when you are watching a movie, there's way more dialogue, there's way more story. They added more to this. So the more you add, the less it makes sense. Versus on Broadway, you're just like, you're not looking at it in the same way.
I agree. Elphaba and Furio's love story is not potent enough for the resolution to be just them ending up together.
Yeah.
Like there are love stories to where like you get to a point where you don't care if the world burns as long as these two people end up together.
Yeah.
All kinds of stuff to where you're like, oh my God, like all of this stuff. As long as these two characters end up together, then you're okay. There just wasn't enough story work done with this particular love story to make that resolution.
I'll tell you what, the only time I felt bad for Glinda across these last 5 hours of film was seeing them get together, seeing Fiero and Elphaba get together. Because imagine, you know what I'm saying, your best friend, your best friend and your fiance abscond. They leave you.
Oh my
And
God.
they'll get together.
Wait until you guys watch the White Girl movie draft. You are the last person that should be saying this.
You are the
that's not even
you guys.
That's not even close to being the same thing.
I'm begging the audience right now.
Don't listen to him.
Just to let you guys.
Don't listen.
We gotta let you guys behind the curtain.
Timer next week.
To let you guys behind the curtain. We've already taped the White Girl movie draft. It's already been taped. Fuck it. Now you know. We've already taped it.
Don't listen to him.
He's trying to trigger me.
Don't listen
with
to him.
something that happened in the White Girl movie draft.
You are you are a cookie and milk
want to miss the story that Jomi tells.
Look at me right
in
here.
the White Girl movie
Don't
draft.
listen to him.
That makes that he's
a liar.
trying to get on my nerves for saying that right now.
Y'all hear gassing it. It's not even like that.
Watch the White Girl movie draft. Listen to the White Girl movie draft. And your entire opinion of Jomi will change.
Hide your cookies and hide your wife.
Hide your
wife. Hide your girl. Hide your wife.
Don't even do that. That's not even true.
You, just watch.
None of that's
or
true.
listen to the White Girl movie draft.
Don't listen to them.
And when you do,
don't listen to them.
When you do, we want to know what the fuck you guys think about Jomi now. The most popular Midnight Boy. The most unproblematic Midnight Boy.
Not true.
What do you guys think about Jomi?
Honestly, I can't say much on this because, I'll be doing the same shit.
It's not even
something else.
It's not even moving like that. But no, I was like, at that moment, I was like, damn, Glendon, I could kind of see why you mad. And then not even 30 seconds later, a house drop on Elphaba's sister. She like,
the sexual politics of this movie are crazy though, because like Nessa getting the munchkin dick taken away from her, and then like, get off the train. It's crazy work. I was like, yo, not the black woman.
I know I was supposed to like get sick of Nessa because she just ended up being mean and bitter. But I still felt for her to the end, man. Yeah. She was in a world of being overlooked and fucked over, and nobody could ever, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but that turns her to bitterness.
It does turn her to bitterness, and like, you know what I mean? But that's why I could tell it wasn't enough brothers in Oz. Because there'd have been some dude that peeped that out, be like, oh shit, she the governor. Munchkin man ain't paying attention.
That's me.
That's me.
Man
that's me. I'm in that bitch. Hey, bro, like there'd have been some dude that we'd been all sitting around playing Doom, listening to AZ, and one dude would have been like, "Shit, nigga, I'm trying to see what's up with Nessa, bro." What Nessa? Yeah, you fuck with Nessa like that, man. Think about it, bro. She cute. Number one, she cute. She is cute. She cute. She cute or not? But yeah, nah, she cute. She look good. She look good. She a little joint. She cute. And on top of this, bro, she the governor, man. She the governor,
shoes.
man. I'm telling
There
you.
is nothing funnier when your boy starts dating a girl with money. I'm like, I've never seen you act like this.
Man, we went to this party. We went to this party back in the day. Me and my man Ryan, we went to this party back in the day, and we didn't know where we was going. So we get asked to go to this party. And I'm like, yeah, my man, what's it called? I'm not gonna name these people names because they'll get mad. It's like we get asked to go to this party. So we get asked to go to the party, and it was my first experience with a gated community. Now, everyone knew that a country club Louisiana was gated, but we did not know that there were more gated communities, right? So we pull up, say, boom, we come back here. Who you coming to see? Blah, 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 blah. We coming to see them. We pull up, we get there, and this is by far the nicest crib that we have ever experienced. And we see one of our homeboys that's dating a girl whose father owns this house. We know this nigga. We chill with this nigga. And he over there, he calling her out. He going, hey, watch my dive. Watch my dive. And she's going, okay, baby, dive. And he's like, yeah, but watch. I've been working on my dive. And we watch, and we looking at, and we like, yo, what the fuck is this? like, watch my dive. Like, we know you.
Watch my dive.
Like, watch my dive. We know you. So he dives into the pool. She claps.
Is it a good dive?
Not the clap.
Like, she claps, baby. And then he swims over to her. He could barely swim. Her family has taught him how to swim.
What?
Like, yes.
Was this a white woman?
No, it was not white.
Okay.
So he barely swims over, and together we pull him to the side. And I'm just curious. My nigga Ryan is mad. Like, nigga, what you on, bro? It's like, what, bro? You look like one of them seals, nigga.
Oh my God.
Like, you look like one of them seals.
My God.
And he just went, yo, man, her father taught me to dive, bro. I just want to show what that's what I would have been doing to Nessa.
Yup.
Yeah.
Right. Taught you how to dive.
Teaching me how to dive, being in the mansion, pissing all my boys off. It would have been y'all niggas who wouldn't have been with the governor. I'd have been with the governor.
No, because here's the thing. I will say, I knew white people like live different. Because one day we went over to my homie's house. He's just like, yeah, we gonna watch a movie. I'm like, cool. I go into the living room. He's like, no, we going downstairs. Opens up a movie. I'm talking about a movie theater with movie theater seats, the big screen. He's like, y'all want some popcorn?
Yep.
I'm like,
bust your head.
Different.
I was like, y'all niggas living like this.
Yeah.
We was over there I was like, we should watch some more movies.
we can get off this right now, but I'm just saying, you guys always wonder. Y'all go, hey, why do people become race obsessed? This is why. Now, in Baton Rouge, these people is black, but they almost never are. And it's very difficult to go back to your crib and put a VHS into the VCR and watch WrestleMania when you just been at your homeboy house watching it in the theater. Then you start thinking about slavery. Like, you know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
And another thing, I'm like, we can't go over to my crib. He's like, you walk down, you see the basement. He's like, hey, yo, we got pool, we got foosball, we got, which one you want? We got the board games. I'm like,
your friend was Bill Gates? What kind of
what
life
kind
is
of
he
money?
living?
Here's the
No.
thing. This is also what I realized. Dog, his father was just an electrician. Just an
A lot
Yeah.
of contracts.
Yeah.
His father's last name was, these guys' name was his father, it was Billy Edison. This was the Edison family. But no, you're right. And this is what I'm saying. And I feel like this is why Nessa was underrated. Because she was rich. What was the guy's name, the Tin Man?
Bach?
Bach was dumb.
Yeah.
Bach was caught up with somebody who was never fucking with her.
But can I be real?
She fucked with Bach in real life. But like in the actual thing, she was never gonna fuck
But
with
here's
Bach,
the thing.
bro.
You want to know what's really bad, though? You got money, you got power, and the Munchkin's still not fucking with you.
Yeah.
Bach's still not. He like, because this is what I was like, hey, Bach ain't shit. Dog, Bach saw the marriage magazine, and he was like,
He stole the magazine.
I was like, nigga, put the magazine back. I expecting this to be like, hey, put my magazine.
Yeah, put my shit back down.
I haven't read that yet.
All right.
No, but she did. She as soon as he was like, I'm a go. I don't really mess with it. She said, all right, no problem. Yeah. Ain't nobody leaving.
No,
Nope.
it was so funny because when they went back to the side,
No
they like,
munchkins
hey,
allowed.
yo, fuck the animals and super fuck the munchkins. I was like, yo.
But she had to, I'm not gonna lie, she probably had to like, just, I know it's a movie, like, but to make her be like really bad, she needed an emperor turn.
Well,
Right,
also,
she needed
do it. This is gonna sound toxic, but I've known some women in the past when my
here we go.
homeboy don't fuck them over. She like, yeah, I'm mad at all y'all niggas. Like, all y'all. I'm like, we can't come to crib no more. We can't use your pool. Nah, get the fuck out.
Bro, Charles, you know, we're a lot more similar than anybody even. I used to get mad about that. We used to go over to this one girl house, and I'd be like, listen, don't piss her off, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
So kick us all out.
Don't
Lock
piss her
in.
off, bro. We
Lock
come
in.
over there, they be cooking, we be playing games. This is the chill spot.
Yeah.
We didn't have no apartments on me. Don't piss her off. And what do the nigga do? Piss her off. Now
I'm
what?
like, can you wait till the end of the summer? She got the pool, she got the
Got the
barbecue,
whole
she cooked. I'm
fucking
like,
situation.
just fucking
got
wait, bro.
all her friends, AKAs. Like why? Like don't
AKAs.
like all her friends.
Yeah.
You know what an AKA is?
Wait, you don't know what AK is?
No.
Why would he?
Just
You've
Why
never
would
dated
he?
an AKA.
what,
Of
like,
course not.
you don't know what an AKA is?
No.
So you want me to describe what an AKA
Sure.
is? So they're black sororities.
Mhm.
There's the Divine Nine.
Oh,
of black
right.
sororities. And then there's one black sorority that their girls have the reputation. Their whole thing is about being the pretty girl.
Mm.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you.
Fine and bougie.
Fine but bougie. I prefer a Delta, and that's just my personal preference.
Sure.
And I will
You
not.
are gonna
You've
get
taken
the
this up with
people
Rachel
mad at
before.
us.
I am not going. I've preferred a Delta.
Wow.
Right.
Like a Delta. I've always preferred a Delta. The Deltas were more,
Mhm.
especially on Southern's campus. The Deltas.
Googling real
the
quick.
Deltas-
Hey, you keep that computer locked.
Like
in.
Delta.
Okay, all right. I'll put it on the phone.
but-
Put it on the phone.
On the AKA on the black college campus was kind of like a thing, right? It was kind of like a thing.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of like a thing. So like Angelina Jolie's daughter, like AKA.
Right.
Honestly-
Kamala Harris is AKA, right?
Kamala Harris.
AKA. Okay.
Do they still be
That's
doing
all
jungle
sororities.
juice in college?
I assume so.
Or as
No,
that-
they did like Borgs for a minute. I
Well,
guess.
they had a Borg. Yeah.
Yeah, but
What's a Borg?
it's you would like take a like a milk carton or a juice carton, that's like a gallon, and you would fill it with some alcohol, some electrolytes, some like
Nah,
whatever
y'all niggas
thing.
No, I
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Y'all trying to
Yeah.
kill yourselves.
Who's yo? I didn't. I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm just saying.
All right, time
just
for the midnight meter.
Yeah, time for
All right, y'all know what the midnight meter is 1 to 12. 1, being pretty shitty. 11, 12, reserved for game changers. I'm gonna start with Van this time. Van. Midnight meter for Wicked for Good.
I'm gonna go 7.
All right.
I'm gonna go 7. Like Wicked for Good does not work as a movie, but it works as an experience. You're
Yeah.
gonna have fun. I'm gonna go 7. I know, Chuck. I know.
I went to Wikipedia halfway through this movie to look at the runtime. And when I saw we still had 90 minutes, I almost walked out.
That's crazy.
That's
I'm gonna
so
go
hard.
7.
Jesus
I'm gonna
Christ.
go 7. Wicked for 7. And if and overall, Wicked 1 + 2, it's an 8 or a 9.
Yeah.
I gotta think. I'm gonna go 7 though. Jones.
I think I gotta go 7 too. I think
Damn.
there's a level of I think there's a floor in terms of like the performances and like just movie don't look great. The music isn't all the best, but I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I had a fun time in the theater
Look,
watching
I
that
was
joint.
once told that a 7 is perfect. Satisfied but don't hurt.
Right.
You know what I
Christ.
mean? Maybe I was just being lied to. Like,
Sure.
Steve, what are you getting fucking Wicked for Good? Oh my, we getting out of here.
Oh my days.
I think I also am a 7. Like I can't lie that I had fun. I did, but there's a lot of glaring problems. But I think as an experience overall, like I want to see Wicked 1 again, and then I'll probably finish this off with this. It's good. I had a fun time.
I'm interested in this.
Half.
4?
You
5?
can't wait. What's half?
No. Like half, like there's like 1 and then there's half.
Well, you
like
can't do half.
There is.
We don't wait.
No.
The
First of all,
one
we don't do
rule
half.
is we don't do half.
We don't do half.
It's either a 0 or a 1. We don't do halves.
It's
It's a 0 or a 1.
Nah, Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande too fucking talented. You got to give them the half is fully for them. I'm locked in for them.
You
no.
got to give them a 1.
Yeah,
Wait a
it's a
second.
1.
So if your score of a half remains, this is by far, we've set a record.
This is your lowest.
This is
score.
the biggest gap
Oh, yeah.
between the rest of the Midnight Boys and Chuck.
I love the original Wicked. Like I
You
actually
legitimately liked it.
I loved it. Like I was like, Popular is my shit. The dance and everything. I was locked in. I was like, oh, they gonna do it. Nah, I was pissed.
So like this movie like really like genuinely ruined your experience for this movie overall. Like the both of these overall. Like this has to like detract
All right,
from
this
Wicked
is why
1
we're gonna have
for you.
Midnight Mulligans. Because we saw Running Man, and I was like, man, we can't get much lower than this. It's looking up. And I walked out of this and be like, hey, yo, you know what? AI, ChatGPT, y'all got this.
No.
Vertical
This
videos,
nigga is
we got
stupid.
this.
You're-
All right,
okay.
Like, it's just like,
I'll take Wicked for Good over Running Man any day.
Come on, let's be for real,
Any
man.
day.
We ain't got to do that. Why you lying? Why you
That's
lying?
insane.
Don't do
That's
that.
funny.
A half is
This
crazy.
nigga said we just gotta give it up to ChatGPT.
Give it up
That's
to ChatGPT. Gronk got it.
I enjoyed.
Yeah,
All right.
Not to that bubble pop. Now we all broke.
There it is. Wicked for good. Wicked for good. Wicked for bad. We're wicked forever. Okay. It's gonna be interesting to see before we get out of here. Box office projections.
Oh, this is gonna do numbers. This is gonna do. It broke
Yeah.
the preview. It's the highest preview sales I think for Thursday I was seeing for the whole year.
For the whole year.
I think so.
Wow.
This is gonna because what else is in theaters
That's true.
for the rest of the
People
year?
not
We
gonna-
got Avatar, but that's not coming to
Avatar's
I'll
the.
later.
tell you what. I can't wait for y'all to go back and for it to happen again.
Pandora.
Y'all keep
They lying.
underestimating.
Keep lying.
Dog, they really counting Big Jim out. They counting
keep
this motherfucker
underestimating Jimmy C.
We say they. It's him.
Yeah, it's
Keep
me.
I'm not gonna-
underestimating
also,
Jimmy C.
I don't- it'll do
out.
money.
You want to know
It'll
why
get
I'm
money.
excited? Because like I did see the trailer again in front of Wicked for Good, and the Fire Navi, she does it for me. She a baddie.
That's homegirl from Game of Thrones. What's her name? Rob Stark died off her.
For that,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
Yeah.
the one thing. That is when Game of Thrones, like that's when I understood. I'm like, Rob is bitch made, but I would have done the same thing. I'm like, you see her, shit.
I would have done what the family needed me to do. We gotta do 10 worst decisions in fandom.
Wait,
Worst decisions.
you get married to the weirdo girl?
Gotta do it.
Talissa, bro?
Nah.
Gotta do it.
Well, actually, what I never understood is
Come on,
I'm
man.
like, you Rob Stark, man. You could have the queen
That's-
up in the
that's-
tower, and
yeah.
you could have the concubine.
But that's
What
You
do
not
had,
what he-
yeah,
that's
yeah,
not
that's
what
the
he
whole
wanted.
deal.
That's not what
You
he
have a
wanted.
million side
That's not
First of
what he
all,
wanted.
Rob would never do that. That is a man with a code. That's a man.
And this is the
Yeah,
problem.
and that's why he got.
At the end of the day, this is the problem with the Starks. This is the problem with the Starks.
honor bound.
Every all the what's it called? Ned got his head chopped off.
Mhm.
Rob got stabbed in front of everybody.
John
and
got
then-
killed, came back to life.
Yeah.
But here's
So
the
he
thing: the
should've-
reason
you
John
know,
learned from his mistakes, he's like, "I shit, I'm fucking my auntie now. Fuck it."
John
What this world-
technically not a Stark. He's not a Stark at all.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
kind of a Stark
I mean,
A Stark
How is he
Stark
not a
and a
Stark?
Targaryen.
because I don't.
His mother is a Stark.
That don't count.
That don't count.
It does, but then then Rob is a Tully.
So then we're
Sure.
splitting all hairs.
But yeah,
We're not
we-
splitting hairs. I'm saying that John is a Stark. Well, he's not really a Stark. He a fake Stark.
it's not a fake Stark. Don't do
This
that.
is
Fake
because you
Stark.
want to
He
know.
was raised a
this
Stark.
type of shit happens in the Black community
It
all the
does.
time. Because when you come from the bigger family,
Wow.
and like, let's say your sister gets married off, you do be looking at them cousins like, but you not. One
So
of
your
us,
nephew
dude.
not a Lathan?
What
You be doing it. You not
Whoa.
late to know.
Wow.
he not? I mean, no, he is.
Let's wrap it up.
Well, I mean, he is.
Wow.
Let's wrap it up.
He's one of no, but no. It's like he not really.
This is real toxic.
Wow,
It is
man.
toxic.
This
It's
is so
extremely
toxic.
toxic.
This is what
Learn
the white
something.
man loves to do.
And guess what?
Break us apart.
And guess what? John is a Targaryen, and that's just the way that it goes.
John is a Targaryen. So it's
He's
the
a
daddy.
Targaryen. Huh?
Except when you don't want to claim him, then you a Snow, you're a
Really,
you're a
and really,
Why
and
couldn't
really,
he be a
and honestly- and
Targaryen
honestly,
dash?
Can I be honest with you? The Starks, if I was John, it would be like fuck them anyway, because they never,
Yeah.
they never fuck with him.
well, so the mom didn't.
No,
The mom hated him.
if I'm first of all,
Caitlyn Stark was not a
we
big
have to have a
fan.
conversation about this because if we looked back at the Starks, the Starks are the best citizens of that world, but they're the worst leaders. They're the best citizens.
Yeah,
they're
politicking
the best
isn't for them.
people,
Yeah.
but they're the worst leaders, right?
Yeah. And playing the Game of Thrones, they were the worst.
Like, well, no, I just mean fuck the Game of Thrones. I mean, like the fact that Rob is winning, Rob is doing all of that stuff. Rob puts his personal feelings in front of everyone. I mean, he got his brothers killed. He got all kinds of stuff. His mama killed. All of that stuff.
Well, Caitlyn had to go, if you're being real.
Caitlyn had to go? What?
All right. Whoa! Caitlyn did not give. She was treating John like
because she
dirt.
thought that her man went out and stepped outside.
And guess what?
Over it.
Oh
my God.
I'm not throwing any bail. I'm just saying.
It's a baby.
I'm not throwing a bail. I'm not throwing a bail.
Either take it back or leave.
Bruh, get over it. To treat a kid like that for all their entire life, get the fuck. And by the way, I know people that been through this and they didn't react like that. I was like, so get over it, bro. To treat this nigga like shit his whole...
You want to know what it is like? Caitlyn was going to Burger King. She was getting food for the rest of the Starks.
Yeah.
And John got nothing.
John was starving.
She was going to get Burger Buddies. This happened. She was going to get Burger Buddies. I love my uncle, but like get a little nigga a Burger Buddy. You know, she was going to get Burger Buddies for everybody, not get no Burger Buddies for John. That's part of the shit that's going on. And get over it. And not only that, but the last thing I say about this, you know what? If I was John, the moment that I realized I was a Targaryen, I would start going back and like flexing on the memory of Caitlyn.
Yeah.
I'd be like, you know what, Cat, you ain't nothing. Like it's like,
I'm cool with the dragon.
Like my dragon
would take a piss on her grave.
Shit.
I'm being so real.
Like, that probably would have turned me bad. Because I'd have been like, hold on, I lived as the bastard getting kicked in my ass the whole time. Daddy won't tell me who my mama is. Brothers won't, they don't want me to have a wolf. The whole nine. And then I'm really the man? Who are you to talk to me? Like, I'd have been back there. That'd have changed my relationship with Sansa and everything.
For real.
We've been eating, and I've been like, Sansa, I want you to know your mother's a whore.
Jesus Christ.
What are you talking about, John? This is a bitch. Treat me like a bitch the whole time for no reason. I don't know if you know. Bring me another goblet of ale. I don't know if you know. I don't know if you know. But my name is actually Aegon Targaryen. Like, this whole fucking shit is my shit.
Oh, I would have ripped down all the wolf banners. I'm like, this Targaryen town now. This is my shit now.
This is Winterfell. This is
Winterfell, man.
This is T-Town. This is T-Town. Y'all want to treat me like this the whole time? T-Town. Everything.
Notice how nobody's speaking up to Arya, because Arya don't play that.
Nah, Arya not fucking around.
Arya
will be like, okay, the next thing you know.
Yeah. Arya not standing for that. No, sir.
Honestly, now that I think about it, we do need to do a Game of Thrones black recast, bro.
Black recast, Game of Thrones, but also just, we need to do the 10 worst decisions.
10 crash outs?
The Game of Thrones crash outs.
We'd be here all day.
We'd be here
all day. We got to do a Game of Thrones crash outs pod.
Tyrion to his dad on the toilet.
That's a crash out.
That's an insane crash out.
Wait. He popped his daddy? How's that a crash out?
Oh,
it's deserved.
Tyrion's best.
It's deserved.
I'll tell you Tyrion's best crash out. Tyrion's best crash out is just now kings are dropping, like when he's talking to Joffrey.
Yeah.
He crashes out in the small council. He's like, he talked to me like this. Yes, I did. And just now kings are dropping like flies because he's pissed off that Joffrey's trying to like do the whole fucking. That's his best crash out. Maybe not. Maybe he has a better crash out there because he does slap the shit out of Joffrey.
There's, the trial when he has that speech. It's not really a crash out. I wouldn't say that, but like that's like
Tyrion
a really powerful moment.
Does Tyrion have the most crash outs?
He's got a lot of crash outs.
He's got a lot of crash outs.
Because Dany was crashing out.
Well, they did.
Dany was crashing out.
Continuously like crashing out, but then like trying to crash out, but then being like, no, you have to be good for the people. They don't want to see a city in burns. They want to like rule by fear. They have to love you. And then like the last season, she just burned the whole thing down. I know what
the best crash out is by far. But by far the best crash out is the Viper. That's by far the best crash out. Poor son of a bitch. Poor bastard. What a dumbass. See, like it's like a poor son of a. I get it though. I swear to God, hold on, I gotta say this, man. The Viper, if you can hear me from where you are dumb. You're an idiot, but I get it, bro. Like I get
Explain
it
it to me.
So, when you read about everything that happened, everybody knows like the Mad King went nuts.
Yeah.
He had the Viper's sister and all his nephews killed because of what was happening, and they didn't know where the Dornish would go and all that stuff. All of them had to get killed in the mountain, killed them, right?
Yeah.
And not only that, but he did all kinds of crazy stuff to his sister. So the Viper finally, he can't do anything to the mountain.
No.
Because the mountain is for the not for the Targaryens, for the Lannisters, and the Lannisters are now running Westeros. So basically, because they fucking, I mean, at this time they're directly running them, but Cersei was married to Baratheon and all of that stuff, so you can't really do anything. And the Dornish spent so long in rebellion against the throne that they spent a long time in rebellion against the throne. A long time. The dragons couldn't even take over Dorne and all of that stuff like that. And you don't want to get that shit kicked off again because it took so much. So he waits all of this time. He really can't get his revenge. Can't touch off a war. The Dorns don't want to be back in rebellion again. His brother, who is the prince, is not for all the fighting and all of that stuff. Then he finally gets his chance. He finally gets his chance at his revenge because of what's going on with Tyrion, and he wins. And before he has his coup de grace right here, he just wants you to say what happened. He just wants you to be like, hey, you blanked her, you murdered her. I want people to know I'm better than you and that you are scum and that these people that run you are scum and that this whole thing is wrong. Everything that happened is like the wife of the prince and all of that stuff. That marriage was supposed to guarantee safety. It was supposed to guarantee the safety of my people, the safety of my sister, the safety of my nieces and nephews. And that's not what happened. What happened was the king went crazy and then had them executed over some political shit. Yeah. Actually, it was Tywin Lannister actually who actually had them killed. He was like
on the account of the Mad King.
Well, if I remember it, so look real quick, and we can do.
We're getting
he's put on the YouTube hat on right now.
As I remember it, the reason why they were killed is because Tywin Lannister didn't want more claimants to the throne.
Oh.
As I remember this, he is the one who had, because the Mountain and his brother are actually a servant class, a servant house to the Lannisters. So he had them killed because he didn't want more claimants to the throne out there after they had deposed the Mad King and what's his face and Robert Baratheon and Cersei and all of them were going to take. So when they fled, he had them killed. Like Tywin Lannister was the one that had them killed. So it wasn't actually the Targaryens that did that. It was Tywin Lannister who waited until the end of Robert's rebellion to like get directly involved.
Right.
He waited till he saw who was going to win to get directly involved. And so he wants his revenge on the Lannisters. The Viper is looking at this as the beginning of the end of the Lannisters period. And he wants everybody to know just how terrible they are. And he is crashing out and he loses focus.
But that is my pet peeve at every single movie or TV show when it happens. When a nigga starts tap dancing like he won, I know he's about to get. I'm like, dog, kill him first.
Just
but I mean, in that specific scenario, he can't kill him. He needs him to tell everybody what happened.
This motherfucker
needs him to say
big as shit, bro. Kill that nigga. Hell no.
It's not the same.
And so I at that time that I watched it, I was like, yo, what is he? I get it. But now I even get it more.
You get the tragedy.
Yeah. I get the tragedy. Your sister, your little nieces and nephews, everybody, and all of that stuff like that is crashing out.
Nah,
and the whole thing.
Popping you and making sure you dead.
I would have invented a gun on the scene right there.
Gunpowder.
There's some gunpowder. Boom, pop.
All right, my last question, and then we are for real out of here.
Because we're not even talking about anything that has to do with.
Do you think you could change the game in Westeros if you went with, like, let's say guns, like let's say World War II level tanks,
Tanks?
and guns. Do you think you could win over like the dragons?
World War II tanks and
Take-
Oh
guns.
shit, the dragons is gonna be tough because they flying.
Yeah, dragons
Nah,
are
but
hard.
No, but you got artillery.
You got the tanks. You got
Yeah.
tanks.
You got
tanks.
anti-air
I think
artillery?
The question is, how many tanks would you need? Like,
to kill one dragon.
well, not one dragon, but how
to
many
take
tanks?
over Westeros?
How many tanks would you need? Like, for example, if I took everything that they got at Camp Pendleton right now, I'm good.
If you took an aircraft carrier today,
Aircraft
you
carrier.
would
Yeah,
Yeah,
aircraft
yeah,
carrier. Yeah.
in
No,
15
that's not even-
minutes.
Yeah, aircraft carrier.
Put
we're
Tom
done.
Cruise in the jet. We
Because
got
like
those
with the
dragons.
aircraft carrier, you got to put a couple battleships around the aircraft carrier. We could just shell Westeros.
yeah, but I even
Yeah.
think if you had like American Revolution type shit, if you just had some cannons, you could get busy.
I don't know.
It's
It'd
gonna be
a
hard
little-
to point those things
again,
at dragons.
They what's the weapon?
Yeah,
the dragon
they
shit.
shot him with that.
A cannon is way faster than that.
Yeah.
To
like
reload, but
trebuchets
you'd
and
have
stuff?
to aim. I guess.
Well, they got the dragons with the fucking spears, the
That's
spear
true.
launchers. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but I mean, that's a what? Yeah, no. I mean, it's
I
not
will say
impossible.
that at the end, Cersei, not Cersei's, Dany's dragons were some bitch ass niggas.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't have the
wasn't
dog in them.
Yeah,
They
those were
wasn't no-
babies.
They wasn't no the like
Vagar
Vagar,
and
they wasn't none of
Mayleys.
those.
If I'm gonna be honest, all the dragons in Game of Thrones kind of bitch made.
No,
They talk a lot of shit. They talk a
no.
lot of big game, but when we finally see them, they don't really be getting.
Nah,
busy
see,
like
this
that.
is disrespectful, right? Danny's dragons is whack because they wasn't. They didn't.
In
It was a
Bra-
different game. They didn't have. They
They're
didn't
not
have
from
no
the trenches.
vision.
They like the modern NBA player.
They not from the trenches.
They
They,
got
need to
the
get out the
curly
mud.
haircut. And
They
you
was
know what I
they
mean?
was on. They was getting famous. They had 1.5 million followers when they was 15.
Yeah.
Like they already had the game. Like they didn't need to go get it out the mud. Mayleys, Vagar,
Yeah,
Sunfire.
them niggas running Maxwell.
Come on now.
They fucking.
They had to hoop.
They
It was
had
either
to
that or
hoop.
Star.
That's Ron Artest.
Dreamfire.
Meta.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Have
Steven Jackson.
What you're basically saying is the dragons started marrying white women and
a lot of Jalen's.
Yeah, a lot of
lot of
Jalen's, a lot of
That's a wrap. This week on the Reverse feed, Monday Button Mash is giving you their thoughts on the surprise Steam sensations. I'm gonna buy that Steam thing.
The Steam Cube.
I'm gonna buy a Steam Cube.
Why not?
Next week, House of R is giving you their Stranger Things deep dive. Tell us if you want this Game of Thrones pod. But
we need to,
We got
bro.
to.
We need
Before
to.
Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
for Night of the Seven Kingdoms, we're gonna give you the crash outs,
Crash out. Yeah.
like mistakes,
Does
white boy mistakes of Game of Thrones.
what we're doing the Game of Thrones crash outs? Are we also doing House of the Dragon? Because
no, let's keep it Game of Thrones.
Keep
up.
it-
okay, because
What?
Kristen Cole, man, he got.
Some crash
We
Cool.
can have
boy.
a whole list.
Yeah.
Of
We
Kristen
can do
Cole
a house-
crash
we can do
outs
those crash outs before House of the
in
Dragon.
August.
Next Thursday, Min Edition is back with their review of Zootopia 2. Our producers are Aleya, Zenieris, Devon, Jomi, Adeniran on social. Hashtag Kufi Provider. That's what I'm talking about. An additional production from Arjuna, Ramgopowell. Chuck, take us out.
Keep this in
Where are
mind.
Kufis proud? Going to the movies has made me pretty mad. And sadly, Wicked for Good, it's really fucking bad.
I don't agree, but yeah.
Disagree.